Hello YouTube and welcome to episode number 12 of the Bristol Rivals Career Mode. First game is one, it's a silverware I want to win, considering, we've got the league very, doing very well in the league at the moment. And Chesterfield, they're a team we can beat. We've beat Bury, we'll beat the likes of Bury in that. So hopefully we can get, to the final of this trophy.
Right, the first game was against Chesterfield, as I've just mentioned. We went for a decent lineup. We've got a very tight schedule, which is why we're using second teamers in most of our games. Billy Bodine goes near post and puts us up 1-0, and it was very, a very composed strike. Billy Bodine is doing pretty well. He's found himself some form. That was the end of the game, and these are the goalkeepers people have suggested in the comments. I'll leave the comment on the screen here. And Marcus Bettinelli was the first one we went for on a pre-contract. Christian Walton was one I'd like to get on a permanent basis as well. Mildenhall, he's a good rating, but he's very old. And Will Putty, for some reason, hasn't got a very high rating. I'm not sure why. But anyway, we went into this game against Exeter right here. And yeah, we started off very well. Ryan Broom putting in an amazing ball into the box, and then eventually Ledbetter was found in the middle, and it was squared off to him. He scored. The second goal was also from a cross. This time it was put in by Matty Taylor, I believe. Yep, it was Matty Taylor. It was a very good turn and a very good finish. He knew where he was, and it's only 11th minute, now the 15th, and we go 3-0 up against Exeter, which, after last episode we really should be Exeter experts by now. But still, Stuart Sinclair with the header. There's no complaining at all in the Bristol Rivals camp at the moment. Yeah, it ended 3-0. Now we're on to the second leg against Chesterfield. It was a pretty relaxed match for us since we had the away goal. I'm pretty sure that rule counts here. So we just walked it into the box, and a penalty was given to us. Ian Atchell finished it with ease, and we've now got now we've got the away goal. It's a very crucial one, and by this point it's looking very, we're looking good to progress in the J.Paint Trophy Final. Here we get the second. You might see these two goals very late in the half. This was just from counter-attacking. Obviously, the reason I didn't try as hard wasn't A, because we had the goal, and B, because of our tight schedule. We need to rest these players. I don't want another injury like Duncan Watmore's earlier on in the season. And we'll get our third here from Ian Atchell, just calm, cool and collective from him. Goes and celebrate in front of the Bristol Rovers supporters, and as you can see, that's the last goal of the game. And it was a very good way to end this post-com section. Yep, and we're in the final against Leyton Orient.
Next game is the third round replay against Swindon Town. This is literally one day after the last game, so I've got 2 games in 2 consecutive games. You can see the team absolutely shattered. I'm gonna have to switch it around, and his lineup, a very rotated side due to the very tight schedule we've got. We've got a very rotated side. You can see there all the names. Some of them haven't even made a start for me yet, including Will Putty, who is making his first starting goal, and we'll see how well he does. Just need to defend this well. Put the cross out. I'm not sure who to put it to. It's good vision to find the man at the edge of the box. They've put in a good shot there, and I think the pressure from the defenders have made it go off target. They've got another one, so it must have hit off one of the. Ideally, just need to defend this, defend it well, and they've got another shot off. This time, I doubt it's hit off any of the defenders. It hasn't. Will Putty gets it. Alright, we're chasing this game now. We're wanting to get the goal just before half time, so we can make a couple of changes in the defensive area. Jermaine Easter's got it now. He's not the fastest, and he's just proved that right there. Lee Mansell, give it to Malpas. He's never played for us. Can he get a goal? He can! Get in! Off the bar. Malpas, I'm not even sure of his first name. But he's got us a goal. These players that I'm never using are always the ones that seem to, be wanting to prove themselves and get a place in the first team. Ryan Broom was a perfect example of that. Now Malthus, J Malthus or Jordan Malthus or whatever his name is, he hits that one off the bar near post, and we've got our lead just before half time again. These added time goals just keep on coming. And what's his name? J Malthus, right? Get in, lads. And it's half time. The score at the moment, we lead by 1 goal to none. He's making good forward runs recently. That's a brilliant cross, and what a goal that was. I thought the keeper had made a brilliant save, but he hadn't. Fortunate for us, it's put into the back of the net, and it was a brilliant cross from the left back, making a fabulous run there. Lee Brown, he puts it on, and it was a header straight at the keeper, but the keeper actually didn't make the best of saves at all. It was, if anything, it was that was horrible. That must have been horrible for them to watch. But Lee Mansell, he gets his goal, and we're 2-0 up. This should be a comfortable win now, and we should be progressing in the FA Cup. Fingers crossed. I put it back in the middle there. Oh, it's not a good clearance at all. Oh, it's a good save from Puddy though. Gets down very quickly to make the stop. Ollie Clark now, he's looking for a run. Who's going to make it? Sinclair has managed to just get there. J Malthus was the one I was trying to give it to. He's got it at this moment in time. And he's sprinted forward. He's going to put a cross in, and that looks like it's going to go to the keeper. It's not. Lee Mansell could have got his second header, but if it wasn't for some good, well taken defensive headers from their defenders. Alright, J Malthus. Jolien de Guzman. Jolien de Guzman was a deflected cross, and our front line didn't know where the ball was going. It was evident there from the deflection that took the cross away. Right, Sinclair to Lee Mansell. Lee Mansell. Lee Mansell, take a shot. Oh, it was a good save from that keeper, and it was a very good shot from Lee Mansell, looking for a second goal. I'm pretty sure we've got enough people back to deal with the men flowing forward, and even if we don't, I think even if they score a goal, we are fine in progressing in this stage. I would like to keep a clean sheet though, and they've got a head. It wasn't a header, but it was a good shot nevertheless. In fact, no, it was a crap shot, but it was a good chance from Mr. Balmy there. Time would be over. It is now. Right, we've got confirmation that Marcus Bettinelli wants to join the club. Welcome to the club, Bettinelli. And lads, I completely forgot that he was still in the team for the amount of time he's been out for. But Duncan Watmore has returned from his injury. We'll see how risky it will be to play it in a bit. Now, obviously, Mildenhall's still in goal because it was a pre-contract we'd given Bettinelli, so that's the lineup. It's a very strong lineup. It's glad to have some people back on fitness. Obviously, I can say that Watmore's fitness is nowhere near good enough to make a start for the team. And the defence have fallen asleep. Chris Lines hits the post. Ledbetter on the rebound. And it's a very, very good start. I think we've just woke up Dagenham and Redbridge there. Chris Lines with a very good Ledbetter to Sinclair. Sinclair to Matty Taylor. Matty Taylor over to Ellis Harrison. Oh, he scuffs his shot just because of the defender in front. The defenders have done very well. So Sinclair's going to take the corner this time. He's going to whip it on the head of Tom Parks, who's left in space. And we've got our first goal, lads. We're not going to go anywhere near the Dagenham and Redbridge fans. We're going to celebrate with our own. Sliding on his knees, celebrate in front of our fans. He gets in. It's a very, very good start from us. We've been playing some good football, and there's been great saves. But just left in open space there, Tom Parks was left. And he was given a free header, and it was a very good header. Despite there being a man on the line, he couldn't quite get there. And we're 1-0 up. Yippee-yi-yi. He's not playing a striker role, that's definitely the truth. Oh, it's half time already, my gosh.
And I had to stop the live com there. We do get a second goal. The reason I had to stop it was New Year's Day parties, etc. This time of year. So yeah, we do go 2-0 up with the help of, who's that? Ian Nacho, I think. It was a very good strike nevertheless. I don't care who it was. We got a 2-0 win. Yeah, Livecom will be returning like in the next game. So yeah, 2-0, not a bad result at all.
Right, sorry about the post-com for the last bit of the last game, because I had some mates coming round New Year's Day and everything. The next game is against Rotherham, and here's the lineup. You may have saw we've got Mr. Walton here, and he's going to be starting in goal. We've got the same formation with a very fit squad. Duncan Watmore's returning. I hope not to aggravate the injury, but it's against Rotherham United. It's a good game in the FA Cup, and hopefully we can take a win from it. I'm going to just quickly find a pass. He finds Sinclair. Sinclair. Oh, what a ball. Ellis Harrison. Oh my gosh, what a goal. Mate. That's what we're on about. Mr. Ellis Harrison, the Welsh under-21 international, comes up with that. Mate. 6 minutes in, I'm on about how this is going to be an even game. Mate, if this separates the sides tonight, he deserves a man of the match. Over the top through ball. He does what he wants, mate. There is no stopping this lad. Ellis Harrison, I've given him a start. And that was a class finish off of the post. Get in. Got the likes of Iheanacho. Giving it to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who's got lots of space. He's going to keep running. He's going to keep running. We'll go for another shot. We'll go for another goal, mate. Tell you what, they just kept letting us, they kept backing off. So I was just like, if you're going to keep backing off, I'm going to take a long shot with Loftus-Cheek. It wasn't a bad shot at all, mate. He's been class this season for us, Loftus-Cheek. I'm glad we've got him on a permanent basis. You see, Iheanacho with the assist. Loftus-Cheek, there's a massive space there. They get closed in, so I just take the shot. No one's closing down Loftus-Cheek. And that's what you get as a punishment. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, 29th minute, gets in. Oh, it's a nice cross. Tom Parks, he's in space. Don't know what more. Just give it back to Stuart Sinclair. He's got alright with the long shots, and it's deflected over the top of the bar. And just keep it the way it is. And it's 2-0 against Rotherham at half time. Just gonna keep it up. Oh, he's turned him. He's turned him. He's going to put his cross in. And Iheanacho's not going to get there. Loftus-Cheek with the header. Oh, hits the bar. Unfortunate from Loftus-Cheek. He's been class this game through. Ellis Harrison there. Ellis Harrison for a second. That's a great save. And it's toe poked past. I think that's by Loftus-Cheek again. Gets in, lads. We are 3-0 up. Couldn't have asked for a better situation to be in. It's not the best goal. Definitely doesn't compare anywhere near the first two. It's a good save from the keeper and just poked past the line by Ruben Loftus-Cheek. His second of the match. Our third. Get in, lads. That's an awful goal. Oh, nice. Nice. Duncan Watmore. Duncan Watmore. He's still going. Duncan Watmore near post. Hits the bar. Headed it on to Iheanacho. Iheanacho. He's got a corner now. It's not been the most interesting second half. The goal was awful. But, you know, what can you do? Tom Parks with a header. And it's... Ooh, I thought I was going in there. Can we nick a one here? Nope. It's full time. We win 3-0 and progressing to the next round of the FA Cup. What a way to end the episode. Right, lads, I have no idea who we're versing in the next round of the FA Cup, but it's probably going to be a big team. It's the round of 16. The next game is against Carlisle, and we'll have to wait till the next episode. So if you've enjoyed this episode, leave a like, comment on what you thought of it. We've still got, you know, the last few days of the January transfer window. If there's anyone you want to suggest it in the comments. That's been me for the moment. Hope you've had a happy new year. Subscribe and see you later, lads.